Good day, everyone. I am Michelle Gainsan Rapada, a fourth-year BEd student from Negros Oriental State University, Shatan Campus, and I will be your discussant for today. Alright, I'm ready to share some ideas with you. By the way, my assigned topic is about motivation strategies, which is part of the bigger topic called learners' behavior and motivation. So, why is this important? As future teachers, we need to understand that students are not all the same. They learn in different ways, have different strengths, and face different challenges. Because of this, one strategy cannot fit all students. We need to have many strategies so that no student is left behind. Before I proceed with our discussion, I want you to think about these questions. First, have you ever felt excited to learn because of how your teacher presented the lesson? Second, if you were a teacher, how would you motivate your students to love learning? Alright, if you already have your answers now, keep them in mind. As we go along, you will learn different motivation strategies that will help us in the future when we become teachers. Before going to the strategies, let us first understand learners' behavior and motivation. When we say learners' behavior, it refers to how students act in the classroom. Some are focused, some get distracted easily, some like group work, some prefer working alone. Understanding behavior helps teachers know what students need. When we say motivation, it is the reason why students want to learn. It can be intrinsic, coming from within, like curiosity, personal goals, or interest. Or extrinsic motivation coming from outside, like praise, grades, or rewards. As teachers, it is our role to study their behavior and provide strategies that will keep them motivated. Now, let us discuss the motivation strategies one by one. First, supportive environment. A supportive classroom environment makes students feel safe, respected, and confident to try. If students are afraid of being embarrassed, they may not participate. But if they feel that the classroom is a positive space, they will take risk and try harder. For example, if a student gives the wrong answer, instead of saying, "No, that's wrong," you can say, "That's a good try. Let's think of another way." In this way, students know it's okay to make mistakes because it is part of learning. Second, real-life connections. Students learn best when they see that lessons are connected to their daily lives. But if learning feels too abstract or disconnected, they also lose interest. Like for example, in a math class about fractions, instead of only writing numbers on the board, bring a real pizza or show a picture of a cake. Then ask, if I cut this cake into 8 slices and you eat 2, what fraction did you eat? This way, students realize that fractions are not just numbers in a book. They exist in the food they eat, the time they spend, or even in money. Third, build relationships with students. Students perform better when they know that their teacher cares about them, not just about grades. Research shows that students who have strong relationships with teachers are more motivated because they don't want to disappoint the teacher who believes in them. Next, rewards and recognition. Rewards encourage students, especially when they feel appreciated for their effort. Rewards can be small but powerful. Simple praise, a smile, or clapping for others, students' answer is already a strong motivator. Fifth one is timely feedback. Students want to know how they are doing. Feedback should be quick so they can improve right away. Like for example, after a quiz, don't wait for a week to give results. Check and return papers the same day. Next, Positive competition. Competition, when healthy, motivates students to do better. It builds teamwork, encourages effort, and makes learning exciting. However, competition should not make students feel pressured. Always focus on fun and learning, not just on winning. Next, model enthusiasm. Students mirror the teacher's attitude. If you look bored, they will be bored too. But if you show excitement, they will also be excited to learn. Like for example, if teaching science about volcanoes, act amazed like, wow, imagine the power of a volcano. Smile, use gestures, and show energy. Your passion can inspire them. Next, make it fun. Students love learning when it feels enjoyable. Adding humor and fun activities makes lessons memorable. Learning should not always be serious. Fun activities, jokes, games, music can keep students motivated. Next, last but not the least, we have shared experiences. Students feel important when their own stories are valued in class. They also learn from each other's experiences. Allow them to share what they know and connect it to the lesson. Like for example, in social studies class, ask who has visited another city or province. What was your experience? This gives them a chance to speak and share. So those are some of the different motivation strategies that we as teachers can use inside the classroom. Again, let us remember that each strategy is not meant to stand alone. Rather, we should combine them depending on our learners' needs. If we know how to motivate our students, we are not only teaching lessons, we are inspiring them to love learning. Remember, motivated students are engaged students, and engaged students learn better. Thank you for watching and listening. I hope this discussion gave you useful ideas that you can apply in your future classrooms.